Through the halls of history, great men and infamous men have come and gone. In their wake, they have left behind a legacy that we use to identify them today. Whether it be the likes of Alexander the Great, who was an incredible conqueror, or Bernie Madoff, who will forever be known as a crooked man, they have left behind an identity, a legacy that was formed from their identity. My question then is, what kind of legacy am I going to leave behind to be identified by for the future? Let me tell you about some of my legacy building that I've got going on right now. It starts with my career, my family, and then my faith. When you meet someone new, the first thing you always want to ask them is, what do you do? Because we want to identify with them. We want to ask them what they do so that we can get a picture of kind of how to relate to them. Let me save you the trouble of asking me. I work at UPS. I've been there since 2006. I got promoted in 2009 to part-time supervisor, and I'm currently looking to expand and grow myself in the company as I look to be a full-time supervisor. Now, you might look at me from the outside looking in and say, well, that's a career guy if I ever saw one. Well, not really, because you're not seeing the whole picture. The part of the other picture is my family. My family is so important to me, and let me tell you why. My wife, I met in 2006, we got married in 2008, and we had 7 wonderful years of just enjoying ourselves and living life. And then we decided it was time to have a baby. So we had a baby. Caleb was born about a year and a half ago, and he is a beautiful, great little boy. He is a handful and fun, and we enjoy him like there is no other. So looking outside in again, you would say, I got it now. He's a family man. And you would be right. I would love to be known as a family man for my legacy. But it's not the whole thing. There's something more, something deeper, and that's my faith. My faith is the utmost importance to me. And let me tell you how it helps in my identity. When you read Galatians chapter 3, Paul writes to the Galatians about being heirs with Christ, about being children of God. Because when someone becomes a Christian, their identity becomes that. They become heirs. And that is something greater and bigger than anything I could ever aspire to or dream to do. So my faith is of the utmost importance to me. Looking from the outside in, someone might say, that is just coincidence, that some of the good things that happen to you and all that happen. I know that faith is an outflowing. I know that from my faith, an outflowing has come of the things that make up my identity. For example, in 2006, I graduated high school. I came to Louisville to go to school at Southern Seminary. Just by a happen chance, I started working at UPS and found a great career. I was going to school at Southern Seminary, and as a result, through my work there and my classwork there, I met my wife. None of those things would have happened without my faith. So my faith is an absolute important thing to me, and it makes up who I am. Even though I say faith is important, faith is absolutely important, but my career is part of that, and so is my family. So what legacy then am I leaving for myself? The final entry is not written yet. I don't really know all the answers, but I do know that whatever might come, it's all second to faith. Whether it's being a good husband, being a good father, or being a boss. All those things are second, because all those things flow out of faith. So my legacy then is that I'm an heir in Christ.